I'll see
Yeah,
what we
because I
can
mean,
find.
we kind of told your secret.
Just hope we don't
But there's no
discover
point in
soul
hiding it. That's why I don't get it, because everyone can see that you're sick. You don't just going like you're turning purple and everything without everybody noticing. Like everyone's looking at you and catching on to it. So what is the point in not saying anything? Because that's just gonna stress them out more. How am I going in?
Guess the water system isn't just for the outside. Not that the outside was actually the outside.
Ooh, glitched a bit. Secret area. Oh.
You could fit hundreds of people in here. But it doesn't look like it's being used for much of anything.
You can hear the music. Oh, I'm stuck on this mountain. That way? Do-do. Good. It's just... Where'd the others go?
Well, the music's louder, but I don't hear anyone talking in there.
They're singing.
Let's see what's going on behind this door.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
That's him!
This time, I observed
Sword.
one place a block on top of another block.
What the?
Elementary, yes, but a sign
It's just
of
a
undeniable
recording.
intelligence. I hope I'm not imagining things.
After all that, he's not even here?
I better eat something. I'm positively lightheaded with excitement.
We came all this way, and for what? We're no closer to Soren than before.
Well, this record didn't turn on by itself.
Huh, good point. I guess he really likes the sound of his own voice then.
Much better.
Maybe there's something useful on
My
this
next step
record.
is to see whether they
If
might be
I
able
can
to
figure out what
build
he's talking
collaboratively.
about.
I've worked up a simple set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely.
Huh.
Oh,
Hide
a new
among them.
composition coming on.
Hide among who?
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about them?
The Enderman.
Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
But even if you could, why would you want to? You think he's actually training Endermen to build stuff?
I think he thinks he's training
I guess you
Endermen to build
could, because
stuff.
they picked.
Let's look around. See what we can find out.
I'm training these Endermen to build. Do we have to play these? Let's try. I suppose. You've picked the wrong one.
Calls of the Endermen? Totemic constructions of peaceful Endermen.
Could Endermen be implored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering randomly and doing things based on whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at peace build structures. When agitated, such as yesterday, they don't seem to have any interest in building things, only hitting me with their fists. Repeatedly. Meanwhile, peaceful Endermen will move blocks from place to place this will require further detailed observation. I am
They're like stealing my dirt from my house. Ruining my garden.
The folly of pumpkins.
Wearing a pumpkin may stop the Endermen from attacking me, but I remain convinced it is also altering their behavior, as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps them from revealing their true natures. Therefore, I have now begun to fashion a camouflage suit that will allow me to mingle amongst these heretofore inscrutable creatures, and, like a fearless explorer burning his boats to the ground upon reaching the shores of a new land, my entire cache of pumpkins has now been baked into delicious pies.
I've never had pumpkin pie.
Enderman observations.
Wait,
Part
I have had
57.
pumpkin, but not pumpkin pie or anything. Don't
I've been
really-
watching the Endermen up close today.
Whoever it
and
was,
I'm
but I did have
convinced that I may
pumpkin.
have
Pumpkin
caught them
curry.
in the
That was it.
Or at the very least, two of them stood near each other for an extended period. It was very exciting. Then they wandered away. But it seemed deliberate. Maybe. I followed one of them for the next 3 hours. Here's what happened.
Did you play? What? Oh, the end suit. Enderman suit. Is that?
You find anything useful?
Where's the others?
Worth asking. Whoa, you're right. If I want to go out there, I need to put on a disguise.
Where did Olivia go? Oh, was dead?
It's a good thing they can't see me through this glass.
That's just the one minute. Where did Olivia go and like the other guy? No? Olivia. Oh, she's there.
Found something. What you got? It's definitely some sort of crafting recipe. But why would someone as brilliant as Soren need a recipe for a shape that simple? Because they're not for Soren. They're for the Endermen. This must be what he's trying to teach them to build. Those instructions called for clay blocks, just like this one.
Oh, so we gotta go get the play box.
I'll take this one too.
Oh, why did it go blurry all of a sudden? Oh, it just seemed really blurry though. The one over there, Ruben? Yeah.
That's 3 I've grabbed so far.
Another one there. I think the other one's upstairs.
I'll take this one too.
And get that one, that one. I don't want these.
Guess it's hard to get plants to grow in the end. like this is the last block in here.
Do we need another one? Pardon me. I think I've just seen the Enderman with it outside. Let's have a look. Hello. The other one.
Olivia, check it out.
An Enderman suit? Either Soren's got a very unique fashion sense, or... Wait a second!
Looks like a taller one was hanging there, but it's missing.
Because Soren must be wearing it. This is the disguise he was talking about.
You mean...
In order to walk amongst the Endermen, you have to become an Enderman. Okay, so... If Soren is using those blueprints to teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand...
He must be conducting his experiment right now.
Of course!
Yeah, but isn't it a bit too
The
tall
missing
for him?
disguise is the
I
one he
thought
had to
they were
put
the
on
same
before
size
going
as us.
outside.
Which means, if we want to get to Soren, we have to go out there to do it. That leftover Enderman suit would fit me. I guess it's time to play dress up.
Yay! Alright.
How do I look?
I don't think you want my honest opinion,
Hey.
but it just might do the trick.
Ooh.
Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you.
I don't. Look at
How are
him.
you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say, "Hey, are
Hey!"
you Soren?" The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
We just need to get his attention without riling up the Enderman.
Try not to die, okay? I'd really hate to have to watch that from behind.
Surely
this
to God we'd
protective
recognize.
glass.
Look, I
Thanks
look nothing
for the
like
vote
an
of
Enderman. I
confidence.
can see my mouth and eyes.
Okay,
Why is
just
you
gotta
coming?
get Soren's attention. And avoid attracting theirs.
Yes, I would just take a pig with us. I mean, we're a lot shorter than Enderman too. I don't think we're going to like take the block.
I need 6 blocks to finish that shape in Soren's instructions. And this guy's got the only block around.
Let's have a look round. Let's see what we can do. I don't think we're just gonna be able to take. Whoa, 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 guy. Is that him? Or is it because that's him? I don't know. Oh, it's because he's in a hole. Let's get hooked in. Oh, pretty good now. Hello. The enemy might take them. Oh, it disappeared. sure about taking like the dirt block off it. Because that's just gonna drop them off. Wait, it's the only way. Maybe we can just grab it. Oh dear. Chill! You've got other blocks.
Looks like a building grid. Let me just take another look at the instructions.
Shut up.
Nothing I can't
You
handle.
can take your ball out later.
One block down. 5 to go.
Wait.
I just hope that Soren's watching. Wherever he is.
I'm confused because where I'm. Yeah, there. Am I doing it from this way? This is the wrong way. What are you doing? I hate this clip thing. Oops, I'm taking it out.
False evidence of Enderman intelligence accomplished. Nothing to see here, guys. Just walk away. Okay, they're not walking away. Definitely not walking away.
I am sorry about this, but it has to look real. I don't think it will bruise. Your face, these suits were built with durability in mind.
You must be Soren.
Well, I am. But must I be?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to sometimes. Sometimes I'd prefer to be anything but Soren. Like a donkey, for example.
Where are the others?
Your friends are stomping around, uninvited, making a mess, I'm sure. By the way, as far as introductions are concerned, this is not going very well.
We're in danger.
Oh, what else is new? Whatever your issue is, whatever your problem, it has occurred before and has been solved before. Even so, what do you need me for? I've gone out of my way to avoid these types of problems. I don't even remember what it looks like up there.
We've come all this way to ask for your help.
I never invited you.
We need the Formidabomb. There's a wither storm on the loose, and it's eating the world.
Ah, I see. You misspoke. You don't need me. You need my stuff. I've found that when you give people what they want, they turn on you. They become resentful. They show their true colors.
Who turned on you?
All of them! It's why I prefer Endermen. They always do what you expect, almost to a fault. You're a stranger.
Yeah, yeah.
And what you're asking for is too dangerous.
I have the amulet.
What?
Gabriel gave it to me.
Gabriel?
Gabriel asked me to reassemble the Order of the Stone.
The Order of the Stone? They asked for me? I've always known they needed me, but I was never sure if they wanted me.
Gabriel is your friend.
I don't know. Does he ever talk about me?
Sure.
What kinds of things do they say?
Go get him.
Specifically. Give me an example.
That you were the best of them?
Well, that's very nice to hear. But what about you? Are you my friend? As long as we're on the subject. Not to put you on the spot.
Sure.
That's the best thing I've heard in years. Admittedly, it's not a very high bar. Don't worry.
Yeah, because all the
help
other things
you,
could have just
because
like.
that's what friends do.
From Endermans.
Before we leave, I'm going to give my old friends a gift.
Aw.
The gift of song.
Great.
Gary may seem scary, but he's a swell guy. Sally dilly-dallies, give her credit she tries. They might look the same to the untrained eye, but that's a lie. So I say,